total victory. I'll close all dirt. And we won this part. Yeah, you win parts if you win, so they'll lose something. We got the tank right now. It's kind of like the worst thing you can get right now, because you really don't want the tank. But the good thing about the tanks, though, they're good on any terrain. Yeah, terrains do change. See, as you see, it says Robot Battle Plane. Tanks are pretty much good on a lot of things, though. So, I think they do excel one part, though. Like one particular battlefield. Thanks for taking Claire's clone. Your next Spike. I'm gonna take your useless meta parts. Then why do you want them? I'm gonna beat you. He's a lot faster because he doesn't have the tank, but I think we're still faster than him. And he has guns, so he can actually aim for stuff. Although aiming is pretty much different. I think like what aiming does, pretty much you know what you're gonna hit, so you can choose like, and each arm will aim at something differently usually. So you can choose like what you want to take out first. And that's good, but guns are not as powerful as melee weapons, so you know everything's gotta have a pro and a con. No, use my hammer! Punch! And there goes the legs. Oh no, one shot his legs. Chain reaction. And he just 3 damage on him. Yeah. Too bad that the legs don't really do it. If you take out the legs, you can slow them down a bit. Unless you have a critical hit. Oh no! Well, where goes my sword? No, I really don't care. I don't really like the sword. And I remember that like on one of the on the recordings I got scrapped. Yeah, you're not gonna believe this, but the audio kind of stopped. I didn't notice if the audio did stop like at this point, so the rest of this video is gonna be post commentary. Sorry, I'm not just gonna end it like right there. So yeah, I'm just gonna use my hammer, boom, and take out his arm. Kind of forget what I said like at this point because I haven't noticed. I've been pretty much just mumbling, like. Well, not mumbling, like, I guess you could hear some things. I mean, I've been watching it back, and I'm kind of okay. I don't have a list from my usual talk. Man, I'm kind of nervous. This is my first LP. And he took out, he like almost took out my legs. Yeah, the legs usually don't go out in the first hit. So that's pretty good. I mean, at this time, I mean, usually, we're gonna get into meta parts that are really strong. And we took out him when that shot the head. That was pretty good. So... And my dog is barking. Hooray. My dog did not bark in the other part of the audio. So this is perfect. And we got the legs again for some reason. I mean, we kind of want a rifle right now. We want some kind of aiming part. And now we fight some... Man, I can't believe that's a girl. It's like the ugliest anime girl I've ever seen before. I mean, admit it. Anyone who's watched anime before has to admit that every girl's like overly beautiful for some random reason. So... Yeah, I know about it. I should have used the scout right here because she is going to dodge this. Hey, no barking. So she's going to dodge. Pretty much, if you're playing Rokusho, she's just going to dodge everything. If you're playing Medabots, you can just like one shot with missile. And what's very annoying is that you're fighting against someone who's actually pretty overpowered now. Because if you haven't noticed, will freeze now. She'll get ahead of us. When it comes to going back to her base, but... So now you scout, so now I won't miss this time. My success rate, which is basically my accuracy, will hit usually. And now since I lost the hammer, I can't make this real easy. And sadly, because we're playing Rokusho, or whatever, if I lose the sword, it's game over. Because I can't use Medaforce right now, this early in the game. And I can't... Yeah, it's pretty much just screwed. You can't. There's no like headbutt in this game or anything. So yeah, so you're pretty much at a disadvantage to anyone who's playing Medabots. Medabots actually, I think, I heard is like a lot easier, and I have been watching the LPs. I did looked up when I looked up for LPs. I did see that a lot of the LPs seemed to be the game looked like a lot easier for Medabots. And I wanted to play Medabots, but I'm not gonna make another Medabots LP if there's not that many Rokushos or Rokushos. Or I'm gonna learn a proper pronunciation. Don't worry. I'm just pretty nervous. I mean, this is my first LP, so I kind of want to get into a good source of commentary. I mean, I have a lot of games I want to play, and I'm gonna try to go for games that haven't been LP to death. So like, you won't be seeing like Ocarina of Time or anything like from my next LP or anything like that. There's no Pokemon Silver up on the horizon, even though I would like to do LP on that. I mean, it's not gonna be like very next one. You'll get like 5 views because like there are a billion Pokemon Silver LPs. And see, now that we took out her leg, she's actually very slow now. So now actually, we pretty much won this because she didn't take out the sword yet, so she can't do anything. Oh, we took out the head. I mean, it wouldn't even matter if we took out the arm first. We win. We win. Yeah, but on one of the scrap recordings, however, I did one-shot her, so I am kind of pissed off. And we got her head, but sadly, as you know, is that the skeleton was pink because, you know, all females are pink. That's pink skeletons, and male and female Medabots can't share parts, so that part right there is female only, and it's going to be resting in our inventory for a little while until we get a female skeleton. And we won't be getting a female skeleton until much, much, much later. Ooh. And we on our metal leveled up. Hooray. And she gets all angry, like, how dare you make me a fool? And miracle, victory headline. Oh. And so it's in the fight. We're playing by kids' rules, so it doesn't really matter. Also some amazing using real rules. And then she summons her Medabot, and then we summon our Medabot. But then those two guys who kind of got taken out really fast because they're noobs, they come out of nowhere. But then we use our cutscene attack, and then the cutscene just like one-shots all the Medabots. It's actually pretty surprising. How come I didn't use some kind of magic cutscene attack to kill them all before? I mean, why I have to wait till I was in dire need? And I'm gonna go, my pants! It's not even, I mean, that had nothing to do with the conversation, but I guess like one of the bullies thought, you know, they had to say it. They just had to say it. I mean, it was programmed into their CPU to say it. You know, this game isn't real. Someday you'll be doing the laundry. And that's like the worst. That's like the worst threat ever. I mean, like that guy's like really flamboyant or like really sheltered. Thing like laundry is like extreme. It's like an extreme. He like punishing like there's like bondage laundry or something. I don't know. So that was actually an inappropriate thing to say. So I'm gonna try to keep this like all ragey and stuff. So she basically tells us to go robo-bow random people. And then you say, oh yeah, I'll go robo-bow random people. And then that's pretty much it. This whole game is random encounter, however. Like, it's not like... I mean, yeah, even the trainer battles are random encounters in the game. So I'm going to like end the video here and then pretty much just go get some parts. So hopefully you'll bear with me and subscribe. And this is Medabots Rokusho version. See you next time, I guess.